You think that you eat okay, so why aren't you losing any weight? Well, join us is Dr. Diana Bittner, co-founder and physician at True Women's Health. Good morning, Dr. Bittner.
Good morning. I wish we were together in our space. I wish you guys could show off our space right now, soon enough, right?
Yeah, I know I can't wait to check it all out. But one thing you say you hear the most, Dr. Bittner, is why can't I lose weight? How do you respond to that?
Exactly. We see that so much, and basically it's thinking about body changes, and it happens to lots of us, and it just makes sense when we think about why people gain weight in the summer.
So as I pointed out, I mean, people are active. They think they're active. They think they're doing okay, but it's kind of the one thing that they don't have exact control of, and that is that sometimes their metabolism starts freaking out a little bit as they get older.
Exactly. I mean, I think of a patient, Judy. It's not a real name, of course, but Judy would say, I'm 47. I've always been able to keep my weight down, but now, especially in the summer, it's just too hard. And not only is her metabolism changing because she's getting closer to menopause, but in the summer there's the stress of the no routine, right? So the stress of everybody's around, everybody's home, there's no schedule, and stress can make our body store fat. And also, it's that ice cream, it's that alcohol, it's all that extra sugar when we entertain or we're just around the home at night. We tend to eat a bit more in the, later in the day than we do maybe in the winter.
Is there ever a light bulb that goes off, though, when all of a sudden it's a very fast weight gain, though? Is that where you start looking into more of like the thyroid and stuff like that, or do blood work? How do you track it, really?
Well, especially. So, first of all, we really want to figure out where people are in their ovarian function. So, are they in perimenopause? Are they in menopause? Where are they and all that? Because that can make a big difference. What are their risk factors? Do they have a family history of thyroid? So, of course, we check thyroid. Do they have a family history of diabetes? So, we check sugar levels. And when people come into True, we order all those labs in advance. So, when people come in, we already have those labs, that blood work in front of us, so we can make a plan right when we see them. And then we track habits. So at True, we have an app where people can track their symptoms, and we have the workbook where people can go through and really think about parts of their life, and then women leave with a plan. So we figure out why, and then we have a plan.
So, for someone like Judy, what kind of tweaks could you do for her? And eventually she started seeing some results.
Yeah, so I, first of all, gave her kudos for all of her extra activity. She was walking with her girlfriends in the morning. 3 times a week, she was doing like a 20-minute boot camp. So that's awesome. But then we talked about, at 47, we don't get to have ice cream and the glass of wine and the hot dog bun and the chips. You can pick one. So the big trick is one treat a day. That's a simple carb. And the other thing is to really think about not doing a lot of that at night. So again, maybe have the hot dog without the bun, and then have a light beer, but then no ice cream. So it's really thinking about portion size and how many of those carbs we can actually afford anymore.
And throw in your water, lots of water.
Lots of water. It's so important to stay hydrated because, partly I think we crave maybe ice cream or that extra fruit when we're just thirsty. So if we start with that water, it gives us more energy, and we don't feel like we want that sugar to keep us revved up. So, it's really important to have a plan, and to see people like Judy, like, just put these little tricks into place and see the results. It's very satisfying. And the whole team at True is aware of all this stuff. And so, be it our nurse Amy, or when people call for an appointment, or what labs to order, we're all set. And at True, we also have a nutrition coach, Anna, who's a trained chef as well as has a 4-year degree in nutrition. And people can have an appointment with Anna, either on a video call or in place, to really help come up with a plan.
I'm getting a look at your facility. It's absolutely stunning. That just speaks volumes to what it is that you guys can offer everybody out there. As you say, you don't have to suffer. Make sure you reach out to Dr. Bittner. So if they want to stop by and see you or get on that app, what's the best way to go about all these things? Looks like we have truewomenshealth.com, right?
That's it. Or give a call, 330-1700. Talk to Elizabeth. Schedule a time, or just, that you can come in, maybe even on the lunch hour, and come have a tour of our space, I guess, anytime. I love, I've asked women, we've been in the space now 2 weeks. We've been really busy, full days every day. And I ask women, how did it feel when you walked in the door? and they all say it felt like, like, okay, I deserve this. I deserve the time to take care of my health. And when they walk in and they see the true sign and they see Elizabeth's smiling face and they hear our waterfall, it's just like, oh my gosh, it is just, it turned out exactly what we hoped for.
Well, I'm so happy for you. I can't wait to check it out. Thanks so much for joining us this morning, Dr. Bittner.
Oh, thank you. And I wish everyone good health. Happy summer.
Thanks so much. Once again, truewomenshealth.com. Find them on YouTube and Facebook as well.